Hi everyone, this is Andrea from Norway. I will talk behalf the company Fratelli & Co. www.stockbrokeroslo.com, and we start this video talking about the continuing obligation and share in the Norwegian country. As previous video I make, we've been talking a little bit about the companies in focus interior exploration, some focus on Osepioker, and about the structure of the Oslo Børs. Oslo Børs, which is the stock exchange in Oslo, which has got the main area and also another share place where you can place your share, where the investor can do it. We want to start to say that all the other platforms you found on the internet, they give you the chance to invest in Norway, but we don't mention the name but all you can do in that platform is to invest in some part of the real company there are in the Oslo Børs and also in the other country. They give you the main one. It can be DNB, Yara or Statoil, so the biggest one, and the biggest one then you have to spend more money comparing to what they are the smaller company that you find in, for example, in Oslo Access. Oslo Access is a small, it's the stock exchange for the smaller company, more new. They don't have 5 years, 10 years, they are more new. And then also their obligation, the share, they cost much less than the main Oslo Børs. And the algorithmics, they are from their point of view better than what they are the biggest company. So we start about this obligation, the continuing obligation for the shareholder and also for the company in the Oslo Børs. So the stock exchange has got some rule in the Norwegian security market. These rules they are for the company they want to be listed in the Oslo Børs, but also the shareholder they got some rules to follow. The part of the company, we want to say that the rules they have is to don't give advice to the investors. If not, they can give some advice when they're gonna make public the thing that they are doing, but they basically cannot say to one investor, if I call tomorrow morning, for instance, I call tomorrow morning the company where I want to invest and ask, okay, but you have some contract coming next month. They cannot answer to me because it's against the market, and they can get penalties in the Oslo Børs if the Oslo Børs know what if they are doing something like that. Well, also the investor has got the rules to don't ask to be a good investor and fair person. All of us, we should do it. We do a little bit an analysis about Oslo Børs. Oslo Børs, the main sector, the number one is the energy, petrol, gas, oil service, and so on. Then there is the shipping, which is globally in Europe, and marine transport. which is quite important also for the Norwegian economy. And then we have the seafood, which is globally, so they send fish all over the world, like the petrol and also the shipping. We want to take a look about the analysis of the ownership of listings in the Oslo Bourse. The foreign investor in this place, they are at 36.2%. The government investors, so the government also has got some capital in the obligation and pension, which is the 36.1%. Other companies, they are the 14.5%, some private placement, they are at 3.9%, mutual fund equal to a 6.8%, private pensions fund is 1.3%, bank and mortgage 0.7%, and general insurance is 0.2%. So as you can see, the most important in this area is the foreign investor, especially in the country. So you can see that that's quite mature. What I want to tell you that this, what I'm saying to you now is true. You cannot to see probably on internet because this is a course that I take inside the Oslo Bourse. So I know because they give me all this documentation. So we talk a little bit about the training, about investor trading, international investors. As we mentioned before about the foreign investor, we got a 32.6% which belong to the USA investors. The main bank like Merrill Lynch International or Merrill Lynch or the other is the Bank of America, which they assist their customer to buy shares in the country, but they do it among agents. So they have an agent here in Norway, which is represent the Merrill Lynch International, and they buy share for the American investor, foreign investor. Then we have 30.5% about the rest of Europe, which is probably they do the same. They got some agent among the bank and they buy. The agent, they get a commission, they get a percentage, the bank get a percentage, and the government also get a percentage in tax. What it means? That if you want to move back your investment and take back the money, if you lose or if you get some money out of your investment, you should pay tax on it. If you lose money, that's the other way around. The government in Norway give you a 27% on what you lose. So that's not bad. So even if you want to invest among our company, the Fratellis & Co, we will refund you the 27% of what you lost. If you lose, that's the investor, all the investors know it. There is a risk in the bourse, so if you choose to play in the bourse, in the stock exchange, there is the risk that you lose everything. So probably if you don't have enough money to invest, it's better to don't do it, because there can be a risk that you lose, I don't know, if you invest €200 or $200, either the same. It can be that the day after you will lose all the money, because because this is the market, so there is up and down. If you go down, then you lose all the money in the investment you make in the company where you invest. So you have to have a big, quite huge capital to invest. So the other part of the investor in the Oslo Børs stock exchange is UK, which is 20.1%. Then we have the Nordic countries, so it can be either Groenland, Iceland, or Swedish, Finland, Norwegian, which they got 7.7%. Then we have the Asia, which now the ASEAN they start to be interesting also about, they show a lot of interest about the Norwegian economy, as they did for the Italian. The Italian they buy a lot of, in Italy they buy a lot of building, which now I don't know what they do with the building. I think they rent out to people, or I don't know, but they buy there. So they make investment in Italy, the Chinese, ASEAN, private or company investors. And then we have 0.4% about the rest of the America. So it can be Brazil or other countries, South America. We have a market surveillance in the department in the Oslo Børs, which this surveillance they make sure that all the company they follow the rules, and also the investors. They're talking about big investors, because when you invest your money, then there is some part of the company which belong to you. So they are big investors, they are part of the board of directors of such company. They have to behave in the right way, so they cannot do tips out or ask what the company is doing, if it's doing well, if it's doing bad. Either in the same case, they cannot say nothing about the company, except talk with market surveillance before say something, make it public. So the agents, so this is what is regarding some duties that the company have for the Norwegian stock exchange. Then Oslo Børs has got its own rules. Some of these rules they are regulated about from the European market. The European market, they try to harmonize all the market in Europe, including also Norway. So they try to match between them some rules. So there is some directive from the European country that also Norway has to follow, because there is some interest of investment from Norway, maybe in Germany, and vice versa. Germany want to invest in Norway, so they want to have some similar rules. But Norwegian government, they have also their own rules, that they are not the same from the European market. So they got the issue rules, member trainings rules, Oslo Børs circulars, Oslo Stock Exchange circulars, Stock Exchange appeals commit and ruling. So it means that if a company want to appeal against the decision from the Oslo Børs or the Stock Exchange, they got their own department, so they don't have to they will do what they think is best to do. They don't have the same rules like other countries, Europe. They will follow, yes, of course, the rules they have together, but they can interpret the rules in another way. And then we have the Oslo Bourse decision statement. So they, what as I was telling before, so they got their own decision. So let's go over about a little bit more so about the duty disclosure. Duty disclosure is very important for the company listed in the Oslo Bourse. Well, that's basically what we've been talking before about the rules they have to follow. The most important rules is that to don't make rich somebody because he's a friend or he can be, I don't know, family member maybe. That they want to speculate on the market. They cannot to say nothing about the company. So if tomorrow the company will make a contract with the ASEAN an agreement or a contract with the ASEAN country, before to say something to somebody else, they have to contact Oslo Bourse, and they have to make it public to everybody, to all the investors. If they don't do it, then they get trouble inside the Oslo Bourse. So today we've been explaining a little bit about the rules in the Oslo Bourse. So all of you which is interested to invest in this place, in this strong economy like Norway, they know a little bit more what to do and what are the company's rules. Maybe in some countries they are not the same, and maybe you, as investor, you'll have the risk to lose your money because somebody want to do or want to be clever. So that's the video about the Norwegian company rules. We can talk a little bit more about it later. If not, it's gonna become long. It's something like we can talk 3-4 hours about all the rules they have. And then we will come up in the next video. Probably I will do in Italian language for the Italian investor. And then that's it for today. Or either I will try to make another video later soon if I will have the time to do it. So Fratellis & Co. company want to tell to everybody thank you for follow us. You found our video on the YouTube, and also we got some pages on Google Plus, which we try to sponsorize our company, but you can follow us in the stockbrokeroslo.com. And that's it for today from Norway. Have a good day. All the bra. Bye.